into the auditorium.
Well, when you went to in those days, the cinemas, the programmes went round and round and round. And you didn't go, there wasn't wasn't now the say that the film starts, well, the film did start at a certain time, but when you went, you went in and you walked in, even if you were in the middle of a film. And people did that. I don't know why. People all did that. And they went in and they would go in when the film was in the middle and then wait and come out when they got back round, the programme came round again. And because then, in those days, there was always a main film, a B film, and then there was a newsreel, and maybe a travel film, and the adverts. So it was a big programme, round and round, and it was on a loop. So, it came round and round. And that's what people did. Came in. I remember doing that umpteen times, coming in the middle of a film. Mad, wasn't it? Really, why didn't people go at the time the film was starting? But sometimes you came round and you came round and then you saw it through, the second time. And sometimes if it was an extra good film, you could sit and see it again.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask actually. Could you just...
Yes, you could.
No one was really chucking you out.
No, they didn't chuck you out. You could come in at the beginning of the afternoon and go home at the end of the day. You can see the films round and round again.
So what would be on? So you talked about, so there's the main movie, whatever that would be.
Yes.
Then there's the B movie.
The B movie, yes.
Which would be, how long would that be? Would it?
It'd be quite a long film.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was a long
just
programme.
as long.
It could be just as long, yes, and it could be better sometimes, or sometimes they were a bit. A bit rough, but there were some good B movies. There used to be some good B movies, but then of course most of the films were in black and white in those days as well.
And so were the B movies British films, or were they also?
I think they were all sorts of films, but there was a lot of British B movies. I do remember a lot of British B movies, but I don't think they were essentially British. I think they were American ones as well.
And then there were newsreels.
And there was newsreels.
And so
Pathy News. Pathy News, or there was Pathy News. I think that was the main one, Pathy News. I think all the cinemas did Pathy News. Mind you, I've got a funny feeling there was a Gaumont News as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Gaumont News.